the most brutal and barbaric case of digital tampering ever by Indonesian police officers. Evidence 8. Evidence 8. CCTV 7 video from 1717 to 1838 local time was reduced in frame dimensions to 960 by 576 pixels. The deliberate downscaling of CCTV 7 footage from 1920 by 1080 pixels to 960 by 576 pixels, and the reduction of the frame rate from 25 frames per second to 10 frames per second, executed by forensic experts Muhammad Nur Al-Azhar and Christopher Hariman Rianto, had profound forensic implications. This manipulation severely compromised the quality of the footage during a critical time frame from 1717 to 1839 local time, which encompassed key moments necessary for a thorough forensic analysis of the events leading to Mirna Salihin's death on January 6, 2016. At 17:19:30 local time, Mirna Salihin was purportedly seen not taking a straw from the table and instead directly sliding the glass and drinking from the straw already in the glass. The original high-resolution footage would have allowed the detailed observation of her hand movements and the position of the straw, which was crucial to establish whether Jessica Wongso had placed the straw in the glass earlier, as alleged. The reduced resolution obscured these subtle but critical details, making it challenging for forensic analysts to accurately determine the sequence of actions. Furthermore, at 17:19:34 local time, the video showed Hani Jutabun bringing the coffee cup close to her mouth and only smelling it. However, her testimony as a witness indicated that she had consumed a small amount of coffee. This discrepancy could have been better analyzed with high-resolution footage, which would have provided clearer visual evidence of her actions. The downscaled video compromised the ability to distinguish whether she merely smelled the coffee or actually sipped it, which is vital for understanding the sequence of events and assessing the credibility of her testimony. Dr. Rianto from Abdiwaluyo Hospital testified that Hani Jutabun admitted to him that she drank the coffee and feared dying like Mirna Salihin. This statement is crucial as it directly contradicts the visual evidence provided by the manipulated footage. The reduced frame rate made it difficult to observe the precise moment and manner in which Hani interacted with the coffee cup, creating a gap in the forensic narrative that should have been clear and unambiguous. After drinking the coffee, Mirna Salihin reportedly waved her hand in front of her mouth multiple times, an action that was captured at a reduced frame rate of 10 frames per second. The original 25 frames per second would have provided smoother and more continuous visual data, allowing for an accurate analysis of her physical reactions. The reduced frame rate resulted in choppy footage, making it challenging to discern the nuances of her gestures and physiological responses, which are critical in determining her condition and the onset of symptoms. The forensic impact of downscaling of the CCTV7 footage was significant, especially concerning the ability to accurately analyze key visual details. The reduced resolution made it impossible to precisely determine the volume of coffee before and after Mirna Salihin consumed it, as well as before and after Hani Juitabun allegedly sipped it. High-resolution footage would have allowed forensic experts to use edge detection, motion detection, and other advanced forensic techniques to measure the remaining volume of coffee in the glass at various critical points. This information could have verified the claims of how much coffee was actually consumed by Mirna and Hani, providing crucial evidence about the sequence of events. Additionally, the downscale footage hindered the analysis of coffee's color at table 54, where Mirna Salihin drank it. The original footage could have shown whether the coffee had a darker color, indicating the presence of cyanide, as alleged by toxicologists Nur Samran Subandi and Imade Agus Gelgel. This analysis was crucial because a darker color in the coffee could support the hypothesis that the beverage contained cyanide, which would significantly impact the forensic and toxicological assessment of the case. The downscaling destroyed the resolution necessary to make these comparisons, thus obscuring potentially vital evidence that could have confirmed or refuted the presence of cyanide in the coffee. This manipulation directly undermined the ability to conduct a thorough and accurate toxicological analysis, impeding the reconstruction of events and the establishment of a clear forensic narrative. The motive behind manipulating this digital evidence appears to be to obscure critical details that could exonerate Jessica Wongso, or at least provide a clearer understanding of the events. By degrading the quality of the footage, Muhammad Nur Al-Azhar and Christopher Hariman Rianto make it difficult for forensic analysts to draw definitive conclusions from the visual evidence. This manipulation not only compromised the integrity of the forensic analysis, but also potentially influenced the judicial process by presenting a distorted first version of the events, thus impeding the pursuit of justice. Thank you very much.